In this video, I'm going to go through 8 tiny habits you can do to greatly increase your self-love. So if you know anything about me, the way that I teach manifesting, I always say that self-love is the foundation of manifestation, of everything you call into your life. I can't tell you how many manifestations just started naturally showing up when I started loving myself. It's really powerful to create practices where you feel better about yourself. And the reason for that is life starts reflecting back to you what you think and feel and dominantly believe about yourself. So if you really start to feel like you're an incredible person who deserves love and wealth and all of these wonderful things, then guess what? That's what you're going to get. That's why learning how to love yourself just bit by bit every single day is an incredible thing for you to do. Before we jump in, hi everyone, my name's Shelly Bullard, and I teach people how to manifest their best lives and their best relationships, all by becoming their most amazing self. So if that's something you want to do, definitely join me on this ride, hit subscribe. I'd love to teach you exactly how to do it. One more thing also before I jump in, I want you to know that my Self-Love Masterclass is on sale this week. It's a course that's perfect for you if you don't really know where to start with self-love. This will take you through the 4 main pillars of self-love and how to implement them so you can start feeling incredible about who you are. Okay, so let's jump into these 8 tiny habits to increase your self-love. So the first tiny habit for you to do to increase your self-love is do not get on your phone first thing in the morning. Seriously, just take a few minutes to instead go into your kitchen, make yourself a cup of tea or a glass of water or a coffee, and just relax, take a few deep breaths, and tell yourself, today is going to be a good day. We all know that jumping on our phone usually doesn't make us feel that great. At best, being on your phone is a time suck. At worst, it makes us feel really crappy about ourselves. So just do yourself a favor, give yourself a few moments in the morning to just be with yourself, taking those few deep breaths, enjoying the morning. Tip number 2 to greatly increase your self-love. While you are drinking coffee in the morning or sipping on that tea or whatever you like to do, take 1 minute, and I really mean just 1 minute, to write down as many I am statements as you possibly can. So what is an I am statement? It's a form of an affirmation that is declaring who you are or who you want to be. So if you want to feel great about yourself, you want to increase your self-love, some great I am statements to use are things like, I am beautiful. I am a wonderful person. I am special. I am meant to have an incredible life. These are I am statements that are going to make you feel really good about yourself. And honestly, I'm only saying doing it for 1 minute. We all have 1 minute to spare, and doing an exercise like this is going to greatly increase your mood and your self-love for yourself, especially if you do it regularly. Tip number 3 to greatly increase your self-love is when you're starting to get ready during the day, maybe you're brushing your teeth or maybe you're washing your face and putting on makeup, admire yourself when you are looking in the mirror. Okay, so this may be easy for you to do or it may be hard for you to do depending on your relationship to yourself and your own looks. But I'm telling you that if you start doing this, you're gonna start to actually love what you see in the mirror more and more. So how do you do this? Just say things to yourself like, I look so cute this morning, or my eyes are sparkling, or I love my hair, or I love who I am if you don't want to comment on your physical attributes. Just look at yourself in the mirror and admire yourself. You may have to even stretch and make it up a little, especially if you are someone where like you don't love looking in the mirror. You may want to just try to pretend like, hey, I really do have beautiful skin, or hey, my eyes are really pretty. Start complimenting yourself and see how that changes the way you naturally start to see yourself. Tip number 4 to greatly increase your self-love. If you have to get into your car to go somewhere, maybe you're commuting to work, turn on some music that makes you feel really good and allow yourself to experience that, dance, indulge in it. Self-love comes from feeling good in your body. It comes from feeling good in your life. And so you want to do things that you really, really enjoy. It's going to help you feel better and better about yourself. Don't skip this. Do this every single day. Enjoy the way it feels to dance to music or anything else you love enjoying doing, knowing that that is really increasing your self-love. Tip number 5 is another thing you can do in your car. This is list out all the things you are creating in your life. So one of the things I love about manifesting practices in our cars is you can talk and no one really cares. Like, you could talk out loud, so go for it while you're driving in your car. And how you want to do this type of practice is simply say, I love that I'm creating blank, fill in the blank. So how you want to do this practice is you want to say things like, I'm creating the best relationship of my life right now. It's on its way to me. I am manifesting wealth. Money is flowing into my reality. You want to just indulge and talk about the things that are coming to you. What are you manifesting? What is on its way to you? Do this in a way that makes you feel incredibly good. What you're doing here is you're claiming your desires. That is a major form of self-love. It's going to make you feel incredible about who you are. Tip number 6 of something you can do to greatly increase your self-love is write a love letter to yourself. This is one that I've talked about in some of my courses, and people are often like, really? Write a love letter to yourself? Yes, write a love letter to yourself. And this is from you to you. What do you want to put in this love letter? Write down all the things that you admire about yourself, that you think you're good at, that you appreciate about yourself. Write about the things that you've overcome, the challenges that you have made your way through and you're stronger for it. Write about all the things you actually really like about yourself. Write those things down, put them in a letter, hand it to yourself, read it to yourself. This is a way for you to remember what an incredible person you are. Tip number 7 is in the evening, take another half hour to an hour away from your phone and instead just enjoy a slow, luxurious evening. What I mean by that is turn on some beautiful music. I personally like to listen to jazz, maybe have a glass of wine or another cup of tea, whatever makes you feel nice and cozy. Curl up on the couch, perhaps read a book, or just, hang out and be with yourself and be with your thoughts. This is another way for us just to disconnect from technology, which we get sucked into and kind of get in this autopilot way of consuming things online. And it just doesn't make us feel good. If you take time to be in your body, be in yourself, relax, and feel incredible in your environment, you're going to start to feel better about who you are and your life. And the 8th self-love tip I have for you is at the end of the day, set your phone timer for 1 to 3 minutes and write down as many I choose to be statements as you can think of. So what do I mean by I choose to be statement? This is a statement where you are claiming who you are becoming. You are claiming the version of yourself you are stepping into. You are claiming what you want for yourself. So perhaps the I choose to be statements would be something like, I choose to be someone who fully loves myself, who fully shows up for myself, who feels incredible about who I am. I choose to be someone who is super successful at what I'm doing. I choose to be someone who shines bright and turns heads when I walk into a room. Write down the things that you are choosing to be and just feel the exhilaration of choosing that for yourself, of stepping into being that version of yourself. So these are my 8 tips for you to greatly increase your self-love. I would love to know in the comments below, which one do you like the best? Which one are you going to start doing? I would love to hear from you. Also remember that my self-love masterclass is on sale this week only. You can find out more about it by clicking the link above or below. If you want to do a deep dive self-love meditation, I have this video for you right here, and I will see you all soon. Take care. Bye.